We're already a cyborg. I mean, you have a digital version of yourself online in the form of your emails and your social media and all the things that you do.
Neuralink, Elon Musk's brain-computer interface setup, is on the brink of turning sci-fi movie fantasies into reality by merging human brains with technology. Think about the incredible abilities of your favorite futuristic films, like seeing in the dark, hearing whispers from afar, or controlling devices with just your thoughts. Experts believe brain-computer interfaces could revolutionize how we live and interact, making these seemingly impossible feats part of everyday life. In this video, we'll explore 10 superhuman powers Neuralink could provide, uncovering the science behind these advancements and the ethical challenges they present. Stay tuned to discover what the future might bring. Number 1. Vision beyond human limits. First on our list is enhanced vision, which could make us all feel like superheroes with powers right out of a comic book. Neuralink could potentially allow us to see beyond the normal human spectrum, including thermal vision or infrared, much like some animals do. Imagine being able to navigate in total darkness, seeing every detail as clearly as if it were daylight. This capability could revolutionize various fields, from search and rescue missions to military operations, providing a critical edge in situations where vision is compromised. However, while this sounds incredible, it's important to note that this is still a speculative idea. Current neuroscience hasn't figured out how to enhance human sight to this degree. The technology to manipulate visual processing in the brain at such a sophisticated level is still in its infancy, and achieving these capabilities could be decades away. And then there's the ethical side. Should everyone have access to such enhancements? Could it lead to unforeseen consequences, such as privacy concerns or even a form of visual overload? Number 2. The power of super hearing. Imagine having the ability to filter out background noise in a crowded room and focus on a single conversation or hear sounds that are beyond the natural range of human hearing. With Neuralink, this could become a reality. Enhanced hearing could have many practical applications, from helping those with hearing impairments to providing critical assistance in fields that rely on audio cues such as music production or surveillance. But just like with enhanced vision, this capability isn't without its challenges. Enhancing our natural senses could lead to sensory overload. Think about it. Hearing everything around you all the time might not be as desirable as it sounds. Plus, the potential for misuse is significant. Imagine the privacy concerns if someone could eavesdrop on any conversation just by tuning in mentally. So, while the super hearing could offer great benefits, it's essential to approach it with caution. Number 3. The mind as your ultimate remote control. Now let's talk about a superpower that could change our daily lives, controlling devices with our minds. Neuralink has already demonstrated that its brain implants can enable users to control a computer cursor and even play video games using only their thoughts. Imagine extending this to everyday devices, turning off your lights, adjusting your thermostat, or even sending a text message without lifting a finger. This could be life-changing, especially for people with disabilities, offering them greater independence and control over their environment. But there are also challenges. For one, integrating this technology into our everyday lives on a large scale requires significant advances in secure data transmission to prevent hacking and ensure user privacy. Plus, there's the question of mental fatigue. Our brains are powerful, but they're not designed to manage multiple devices simultaneously. Could this lead to cognitive overload? It's a fascinating prospect, but one that comes with a fair share of hurdles to overcome. Number 4. Telepathic chatting. How many times have you wished you could send a message to someone without speaking or typing? Neuralink's vision includes the possibility of direct brain-to-brain communication, essentially telepathic chatting. This could revolutionize communication, making it instantaneous and freeing us from the limitations of traditional devices. Imagine being able to share a thought or an emotion directly, without any need for words. However, while this sounds revolutionary, it's also a concept with many unknowns. The technology required to achieve true brain-to-brain communication is still very much in the speculative phase, and the ethical concerns are enormous. For instance, how do we ensure thoughts remain private unless the user explicitly wants to share them? What safeguards could be in place to prevent unwanted intrusion into our mental space? Number 5. Replay your memories like a Netflix series. Now, let's move on to the concept of memory enhancement and replay. Imagine if you could relive your favorite moments in perfect detail or recall information with photographic precision. Neuralink could potentially allow for enhanced memory retention and the ability to replay memories like a movie. This could be a game changer for education, therapy, and even criminal investigations, providing a more accurate recall of events. But manipulating memories is not without its ethical dilemmas. Who controls which memories are enhanced or replayed? Could this technology be used to manipulate individuals by altering or enhancing specific memories over others? And what about the psychological impacts of constantly revisiting memories? Could this lead to an unhealthy attachment to the past or impact our perception of reality? These are significant concerns that need thorough consideration. Number 6. Think faster, learn quicker. Neuralink also aims to boost cognitive abilities, making us smarter, faster, and more efficient. Imagine learning a new language in a day or solving complex problems in seconds. This could revolutionize education and professional development, making knowledge more accessible and leveling the playing field. However, there is a downside to consider. Enhancing cognitive functions in such a direct way could lead to unforeseen side effects, like increased anxiety or mental fatigue. Moreover, there's a risk of creating inequality between those who have access to these enhancements and those who don't, potentially widening the gap between different social and economic groups. It's a double-edged sword that could have profound implications for society. Number 7. Overcoming paralysis. For those who have lost the ability to move due to paralysis, Neuralink becomes a beacon of hope. By bypassing damaged neural pathways, the technology could allow individuals to control their limbs and perform tasks using only their minds. This isn't just a theoretical application. Neuralink has already demonstrated success in early trials, where patients could control robotic limbs or computer interfaces through thought alone. The potential here is enormous, offering a new level of independence and quality of life for those living with paralysis. But it's important to remember that these are still early days. The technology needs to be refined, and long-term effects must be studied before it can become a widespread treatment option. There's also the challenge of making these treatments accessible and affordable to those who need them most. Number 8. Control your mood like a playlist. Imagine being able to regulate your mood with the precision of changing songs on your favorite playlist. Neuralink could potentially target brain areas that control emotions, helping to manage conditions like depression, anxiety, and PTSD. This could provide new avenues for treating mental health conditions, offering a level of control that current treatments can't match. But altering mood and emotion is a delicate balance. The risk of dependency on technology is significant, and there's the question of altering a person's natural emotional responses. Could this lead to a loss of authenticity in our emotional experiences? There's also the ethical question of who decides what emotional states are desirable or undesirable. Could this technology be misused to suppress certain emotions, leading to a lack of emotional diversity and resilience? While the promise of controlling emotions sounds appealing, it comes with potential downsides that need to be carefully considered. Number 9. Merging minds with machines. Looking even further into the future, Musk has floated the idea of Neuralink enabling a direct brain-computer symbiosis. This would mean humans could merge with AI, enhancing our cognitive capabilities and potentially keeping pace with the rapid advancement of artificial intelligence. Imagine being able to upload new skills directly to your brain, much like downloading an app on your smartphone. This could revolutionize learning and development, allowing us to adapt rapidly to new challenges and technologies. However, merging with AI raises profound ethical and existential questions. Could integrating with AI blur the lines of human identity, leading to a loss of individuality? What happens if AI becomes more dominant in this relationship, potentially overriding human thought processes? And there's the question of security. How do we protect our thoughts and identities in a world where they could potentially be accessed and manipulated by machines? These are critical questions that need thorough debate before we can consider moving forward with such a radical integration of human and machine intelligence. Number 10. Fixing neurological disorders. Finally, one of the most immediately promising applications of Neuralink is in the field of medicine, specifically for treating neurological disorders. Conditions like epilepsy, Parkinson's disease, and even spinal cord injuries could potentially be treated by stimulating or repairing neural pathways. This could lead to significant improvements in quality of life and even full recovery in some cases. However, while the potential is huge, we must also remember that the road to medical breakthroughs is long and complex. We're still in the early stages, and much more research is needed to determine the true efficacy and safety of these treatments. Also, as with any medical intervention, there are risks involved. The brain is an incredibly complex organ, and the long-term effects of implanting and operating Neuralink devices are still unknown. There's also the issue of accessibility, ensuring that these potentially life-changing treatments are available to all who need them, not just those who can afford them. So there you have it, 10 superhuman powers that Neuralink could potentially give us. While the possibilities are incredibly exciting, it's important to approach them with a balanced perspective, acknowledging both the potential benefits and the risks. What do you think? Would you want any of these superpowers? Do the potential benefits outweigh the risks? If you've made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure to watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.